So this video is going to show you how to draw the star in the middle of the police badge. We're going to start from this point up at the top, and what we're going to do is we're going to use this 1.1 to get down to the point of the star. And once we're at the point of the star, then what we want to do is we want to build kind of a skeleton based on these measurements off to the side and on the bottom in order to find out where each point of the star is. So first we're going to go down 0.9, and then we're going to go down another 0.5 or 1.5 from there. Once we have these two line segments, and it'll look like just one continuous line segment because obviously you don't have the different colors that I do, then what you can do is you can find this intersection right here, or this the end points of each of those line segments, and you can go to the left and to the right of them 1.25. Then you can go down to the bottom and go from that line segment out to the right and out to the left 0.8. And notice that that's going to be 0.8 on one side and then 0.8 on the other side as well. Once you have this kind of weird looking skeleton, then what we can do is we can connect the entire star by drawing from one of the points, and we're going to draw it kind of like you do if you were drawing it with a pen. So you go from the bottom to the top, from the top to the other bottom, from the bottom to one of the arms, across the middle, and then down to where you started. Now you'll see that this star has the line segments on the inside of it, which we don't want. And so the last step for this process will be taking the line tool and then retracing along the outside edge the shape of the star, and then going back and deleting all of the lines in the middle. Oh, but you get the point there. So after you have just the outside of the line, or the outside of the star, then you should have this project completed. I'll show you what that looks like on AutoCAD right now. So I'll grab the line tool by typing L. I'll find that top point and go down 1.1, and then continue going down 0.9 and 1.5. Now this top line segment, that just got us the spacing from the top of the badge to the top of the star. So I'll get rid of that one. Looks like my last line segment didn't draw. So now I've got a short line segment on the top and a longer line segment on the bottom. And so I'll start where these two intersect, where they meet, I should say. And I'm going to go out to the side 1.25 in either direction. And then I'm going to go to the very bottom of the star, and I'm going to go out 0.8 in either direction. So now I have this weird thing that doesn't really look like a star, but each end of these line segments is actually the location of the point of the star, or one point of the star. So I can grab the line tool again, and this time I'm going to start on the bottom left at like one of the feet of the star. I'll go up to the head of the star, to the other foot, to one of the arms, across to the other arm, and back down to the original foot. Now at this point I could highlight and delete these skeleton segments, but then I'm going to have to get the line tool again, and I'm going to have to just trace along the outside edge of this star so that I can then delete these longer lines that go through the center. So I'll go grab the line tool, and I'll just make one continuous line starting at the top and staying on the outside of the shape. AutoCAD is nice because it can select those ends, but also the intersections of lines. which means that we don't have to type in any distances or angles here. We're just following along the shape we already have. So now I've completely traced the star on the outside. If I click any of the lines on the outside though, it doesn't know if I want that short new line or the long original line. So the place that I have to click them are the places where I want to delete. And so if I select those lines, I can do so by holding Shift and clicking them. And then I can delete them all. Oh. And those last two that I just deleted were actually part of the skeleton. Those were the original going out to the left and to the right. So now we have the star in the middle of the police badge, and this is ready for exporting. Thank you for watching.